Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angels. Only as I am, together we cry. I ride on the streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through the hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses me verbally. Only as I am, together we cry. I never wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. It's hard to believe that there's nobody out there. It's hard to believe that I'm all alone. Yes, I am alone. City, she loves me. Only as I am, together we cry. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Oh, me, I say, love me, I How he is. So yeah, continuing on with our theme, which seems to be songs about heroin addiction at the moment. The last song I did was Carmelita, Warren Zevon's Carmelita, and now this one today is Under the Bridge, the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh, what a tune, what a song. I mean, this song had a profound impact on me as a young kid. This song really opened up a lot of kind of fretboard stuff for me in terms of the music in the song. It's a beautifully written song, and it uses these Jimi Hendrix chords throughout it, you know. Instead of your normal chords, you have the Hendrix chords played up here and things on the thumb. So rather than using your finger as you normally would, Hendrix would use his thumb and then have the rest of the fingers to Frusciante, the Red Hot Chili Peppers guitarist, totally ripping off Hendrix there in the song, but in a beautiful way, in an amazing way. He says that, like, you know, he's one of Hendrix's biggest fans, and he's studied him all his life. But that aside, the song's subject matter is very dark, and only recently it was pointed out to me by somebody that it's actually about someone who's not on heroin at the time. They're talking about a time in their life when they were. So this is a revelation to me. I never knew this before. I always assumed it was about, you know, oh, desperation, I can't stop taking drugs and I'm addicted and Under the Bridge is the only place. But no, it's actually written from the perspective of somebody that was in the dark place, is out of the dark place now, and is reflecting back on a time where they had only the love or the imagined love of the city that they live in, the city of angels. Interestingly too, Carmelita, the song I done yesterday, is based in LA too. So like this is going on, this pandemic of opioid addiction. It seems to have gotten worse in recent decades. It's not going anywhere. And I think songs like this are very relevant. It's an incredible tune. It had a profound impact on me, as I said, as a kid in terms of guitar and stuff like that. But much later on, as I got older, I began to understand a bit better the subject matter of what they're actually talking about, you know. What Anthony, the singer of the Chili Peppers, is talking about. Now, apparently when he wrote the song in 1990, early 1990s, he didn't want to share it with the band because it was a very personal thing. It was about his own kind of recovery from drug addiction. But, you know, they kind of convinced him to kind of utilise the lyrics, and they did, thankfully, thank God. And we have that song. The Wikipedia, I'll run through it very quickly. Under the Bridge is a song by the American rock band Red Hot Chili Peppers, and the 11th on their 5th studio album, Blood, Sugar, Sex, Magic. What an album. Oh my God, a defining album. Vocalist Anthony Kiedis wrote the lyrics while reflecting on loneliness and the struggles of being clean from drugs. There you go. And almost did not share it with the band. Released in March 1992 by Warner Bros. Records, Under the Bridge was praised by critics and fans for its emotional weight. The song was a commercial success and the band's highest charting single, peaking at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 1 on the Cashbox Top 100. The Cashbox Top 100, I've never heard of that. And certified platinum. It was also a success in other countries, mostly charting within the video, which was filmed mostly charting within the top 10. Gus Van Sant, fantastic, directed the song's music video, which was filmed in LA, Los Angeles. I remember the video, it was pretty cool. Yeah, it was a long time ago. I remember when this album came out, and it really invigorated us. We were all in little punk bands, and next thing we heard this album, it was like, oh my God, funk. There's a funk element, and the slap bass of Flea and the Frusciante. All my life I've been a great admirer of Frusciante, John Frusciante, the guitarist. I just adore his work. I adore what he's done. He also struggled terribly with his heroin addiction too. So there's that era, if I remember, if you kind of look back on it, the kind of grunge era too. A lot of people seem to be affected by this. Nirvana, Stone Temple Pilots, Alice in Chains, they all seem to have this kind of heroin vibe going on at the time, which is really sad. And we lost a lot of them too, which is terrible, terrible. But yeah, I mean, I could go on all day about Blood, Sugar, Sex, Magic, the album, and how that impacted on us as kids, or I could just kind of focus more on the actual song. The lyrics are beautiful. It's hard to believe there's nobody out there. It's hard to believe that I'm all alone. But at least I have her though, the city she loves me. Lonely as I am, together we cry. It's beautiful. Really simple again, but very beautiful. I don't ever want to feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. So he's saying in a reflective sense that he doesn't want to go back to where he came from. He doesn't want to experience the horrors, which I could only imagine, the absolute horrors of addiction. It must be an appallingly dark place. And again, it's one of these songs that's not romanticizing it, or it's making it very clear. I don't ever want to feel like that again. Which kind of harkens to the idea of the use of the drugs maybe as well. That the drugs stop you from feeling. You don't want to feel. I don't want to feel like I do. I don't want to feel like this right now. You know, it's an interesting play on words. Yeah, it's a stunningly beautiful song. I think, you know, in their kind of catalogue of songs, it's probably up there in the top 3 or 4, most definitely. In terms of its beauty, in terms of its production, the way it's recorded. If you listen carefully to the guitar tones in that album, they're just beautifully done, you know. So yeah, I'm waffling on now, as I normally do, on this wonderful platform that I have that nobody watches. And that's okay. I'm just making an account and a record of songs that I like, you know. So maybe in the future people want to look at them and stuff. That's cool. I'm happy with that. But it's just a bit of fun, and I enjoy talking to myself. And you know, I'm doing everything on my phone without any editing. It's a bit of crack. Yeah, I wish you all well. I hope everybody's doing really good. If you like this and you're not asleep and you've made it to this point, then yeah, do subscribe to that thing. That helps. And yeah, I'll talk to you all soon. Take care.